watching 48 Fastcast.
All right, welcome in. Thanks for tuning in to the Fastcast here. Jonathan Skinner along with Eric Berg, First Alert Meteorologist. Gina Benitez has the day off today, but of course, if you're getting the day that you have to go to work, definitely a warm one outside.
Yeah, definitely warm. You could feel the humidity as well when you step outside this morning. Temperatures warming quickly into the low to mid 90s. And if you look at our forecast for the dew point, the indication of how much moisture the air can hold, and it continues to climb. So we're really talking more about the heat index and feels like temperature each afternoon. Here it is hour by hour through the afternoon time frame. Temperatures will warm into the low to mid 90s, which is just a little bit above average for this time of year. But factoring in that dew point in the 70s, we've got a feels like temperature upper 90s to lower 100s, unless you see one of those pop-up showers and storms this afternoon. Some of you saw some very heavy rainfall with the storms yesterday. Northwest Alabama, you picked up almost 2.5 inches of rain. That was record-breaking rainfall for at least the one day, July the 7th, for Muscle Shoals Airport there. But our rain and storms developing, isolated to widely scattered in nature. Same concerns as yesterday, that being heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, gusty winds. If you miss the rain again today, higher chances and better rain and storm coverage for Wednesday through Friday, as well as into the weekend.
This is your 48 First Alert Road Report, sponsored by Bankston Motorhomes.
A traffic update for you. It's been a tough go on 565 this morning. That is a slowdown by Greenbrier, not unheard of, obviously, for the morning commute, but all part of an accident that has been cleared. Let's take you back to the graphics. It was at Intergraph Way, and what happened is it had backup all the way to Greenbrier, and it was really slow. Now we're starting to see some of that traffic start to relax a bit because the accident's been cleared, so you're starting to see more in the way of some yellow and orange instead of just the plain old red, and I do think it will continue to improve. In fact, the Decatur drive time, which was up to about 42 minutes to downtown Huntsville, is back down now to 33 minutes. Jonathan.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Well, in Limestone County, one man is facing an attempted murder charge following a weekend shooting. The Limestone County Sheriff's Office says that shooting happened on Dickens Lane near County Line Road in US 72 Sunday evening. Investigators believe that the victim was shot while just sitting inside a vehicle. 18-year-old Sheldon Hobbs Jr. was later identified as the suspect. Authorities located him Monday morning leaving a house. Now, he was pulled over and arrested. No bond has been set yet. The person who was shot was airlifted to an area hospital. Staying in Limestone County, a 17-year-old girl has died after being run over by a jet ski. Now, this happened on the Elk River near Bream Bluff Road yesterday afternoon. Limestone County Coroner Mike West says that the teen was taken to the hospital where she died. Authorities have not released her identity at this time. No other details were released either. Boaz police have arrested 2 women on prostitution charges. Both of those arrests were made at a local massage parlor. Now, the 2 women you see on your screen here were arrested at a massage parlor on Elizabeth Street following a lengthy investigation. Both women are charged with soliciting patrons for prostitution. They have since bonded out of jail. More charges, though, could be on the way. A former Huntsville police officer who's charged with capital murder is now expected to go on trial in April of next year. David McCoy is charged with shooting and killing Courtney Spraggins in 2022 outside the Weston Ranch Apartments in West Huntsville. Spraggins was pregnant at the time of that shooting. Investigators found a photo of McCoy in her car along with an ultrasound photo in his vehicle. At the time of her death, police said that Spraggins was dating McCoy, who in turn was engaged to another woman. Now, he has since been jailed without bond since his arrest. Now, we're expecting Madison police to send us some more information regarding the arrest of a rape suspect and of a Scottsboro man. Aiden Rakow was arrested earlier this month on rape, sodomy, and electronic solicitation of a child charges. Further details on his arrest haven't been released, but again, Madison police told us yesterday they will share more information later today. Huntsville police have revealed how many people were arrested for drunk driving over the July 4th holiday weekend. From July 4th to July 6th, 12 people were arrested for drunk driving. Almost 140 tickets were issued and 87 written warnings were given out. There were also 27 traffic accidents over the weekend. One of those accidents was caused by a drunk driver. No one was seriously hurt, though, in that incident. Still to come, last week we told you about construction projects happening all over Huntsville City schools that are almost completed. Well, there are some projects that are still in the earlier phases of construction. We'll detail those for you coming up. Welcome back. Huntsville City Schools is 1 year into a 10-year expansion plan. That plan includes moving all 6th graders into middle schools. Now, part of the capital plan also entails the construction of a new Mount View Elementary School. Huntsville City School leaders plan to build a new Magna Elementary School as well. Now, this means that the existing Mount View Elementary School will close to make room for that new school. The new elementary school and Magna School will be located on the existing Mount View campus. There will also be a new wing at McNair Junior High School, which will allow the school to welcome 6th grade students for the first time.
So right now, those are the only 2 schools, McNair and Huntsville Junior, where you have 7th and 8th graders. Well, across the city, the plan is to move 6th graders into both McNair and Huntsville Junior High, where currently they're only 7th and 8th graders.
That's part of that 10-year capital plan. Mountain Gap Elementary will close and students will be moved to Weatherly and Challenger Elementary Schools in 2032. Now, a new Huntsville Middle School will also be built on the existing Huntsville Junior High campus in 2028 or 2029.
Now, your First Alert weather with meteorologist Eric Burke.
Well, good morning once again, everyone. 7:08. What we're looking at is forecast that's very indicative of the point of July we're in, and that's more heat, more humidity. You actually see our temperatures do start to fall a little bit for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. A lot of that comes at the expense of increasing cloud cover, as well as higher chances and coverage of the rain showers and storms. And when those storms start to pop up into the afternoon, kind of cuts off your warming for the day. Now, today, I think if you don't see any rain showers or storms at your location, you'll be sweating it out with the heat index in the upper 90s to lower 100s. If you do see some of these isolated pop-up showers and storms, your temperatures are going to be running a bit cooler. I really think areas along and west of I-65 into Middle Tennessee will see better rain and storm coverage than everyone else today. But if you missed the rain yesterday and you miss it today, we still have chances for showers and storms coming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even through portions of your weekend. I don't think the weekend will be start to finish rain or storms by any means. Most of these storms just developing during the afternoon, but hot and humid today, and inevitably we'll be tracking some storms for you later on today.
All right, like you said, a very summer-like forecast over the next few days.
July, that's what we get.
Yes, sir. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in with us for the Fastcast. Make sure to stick around at 11 for Tennessee Valley Living, as well as at noon. We'll see you later.